to my channel. My name is Yetunde Adeomi. I'm a fashion designer in Ibadan, Nigeria. Today we will be making a kimono dress. Naturally, what a kimono means is a dress that has the sleeve attached to it. But also we have these overall kimonos that you can wear in your tank top and your leggings, the overall kind of kimono. So today we're making the overall kind of kimono. We'll have a picture of it. So what do you need? You need your tape measurements, you need your scissors, of course, you need your chalk, and you need your pin. And I have a French curve for getting my curves. And this is a picture of the kimono. There are different types of it, but this one is a full kimono, and we have a rope at the waist. And in case you want to put your belt, you can put it on it. And when we say you want to make a kimono, what will you be needing for your measurements? So before I go on, you can follow us on Facebook, Yeti House of Fashion, YE80 House of Fashion. Go to our Instagram page, Yeti_Fashion, YE80 Fashion. You can drop your comments, and also on our channel, subscribe, like it, drop your comments. So to the kimono, you'll be needing your back measurement, you'll be needing your bust, your half length, your waist, your hips, and your gown length. So to the business of the day. First thing is you're going to draft the back alone. And for a kimono, talking about fabric, you should pick a soft fabric. This is a chiffon as usual. This one too is also a chiffon. It's just very fluffy and it drops well on the body. So now to the length, I'll just be adding 2 inches. So the down length is 57. So I need to be sure of what I have on the cloth. 57, so I'll be needing 59. 7 plus 2 is 59. Okay, I have 60 here. So the first thing is I'm drafting the back first, and then the front will come later on, because the front is going to have a gathers like this, so it can be fuller than the back. So I'll just split the hips into 2. Obviously, whatever you're making, you work with the biggest part of your body, and the hips is obviously the biggest part of this body. The hips is 41. Some people's bust sometimes might be bigger than the hips, but majorly almost everyone's hips is larger. So hips into 2, that's 20 and a half. To the back, I'll just be adding 3 inches to 21. So that will make 24. I'm working my 24, so I have my 24, and then I'll be folding there. I'm not going to cut out, so like I can't cut it, but I'll just leave it that way. However you want to take yours, you can take it. And by the way, this is what we call freehand cutting. You can also draft a pattern for it, but I think this is just easier. You don't need to first draft a pattern before you go into. So I need 12 in 2 places. That's the first side, and I need another side. So in fashion design, you have to be really patient. You don't have to rush whatever you're doing. So take your time, fold your fabric well, get your measurements very well. Make sure that whatever you're doing, your fabric is well folded. So I have my 12 at both sides, which makes it 24. So I have 24. I'll just cross check to be certain I have 12. So I have the 12. So I'm starting from here. This will be the upper part of the body. Now this is on fold, because the back is not going to have any zip or any opening. So I'm working with the unfold part. The first thing is I do the armhole, the neckline. Sorry, the back is 15. So the neckline should be, now for a kimono, it should be really close to the neck. It shouldn't be loose at all. It should just stay very close to the neck. So the back is 15 into 4 is 3/4. I'll just be using 3.5, or rather I'll use 3, so it just stays very close to the neck. After that one, move to the end of your clothes, get 1 inch to bend your shoulder. your shoulder should be bent. You can see here to here is not the same thing, so you also need to account for the bent shoulder. So after I get a neckline, I need to bend. So 1 inch for my bending. I link my neckline to that 1 inch before I continue working. So I have that all ready. And so the next thing is my neckline is stopping here 3 inches. The next thing is the armhole. For the back now, I'm not going to cut anything. I'm just going to take a little for the back, since it doesn't need any neckline. Next one is my shoulder, which is back into 2. That's 7.5 to 7.5 from here. Now I'm working with my slanted line. Can you see? I'm not going here begin to work. I'm working with this line now. So I'm working with 7.5 on this line. I get that line. The bust is 39. 39 into 4 is 9 3/4. 9 3/4. For our armhole, she'll be using 8 3/4. So 8 3/4. It is sleeveless, so I'll just do 7 3/4 on this shoulder line. So I get my straight line. I bring my shoulder down, which is 7.5, to get my straight line. So I have this line. Then I'll use the French curve to just complete it. If you don't have a French curve, you can just use your hand. You can go 1.5 inch up, 1.5 inch out. You can do that if you don't have a French curve to work with. So that's it. Next one is the bust line. Now at this point is the bust. The bust is 39, which is 9 3/4. 9 3/4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. That's 11 3/4. Let me just use 11.5. Then next thing is your half length. Your half length, this half length is 17, so I go to 17. I get that 17. At half length, you get the waist. The waist is 35. 35 into 4 is 35. 36 into 4, 17. 35 into 4 is 8 3/4. 8 3/4 plus, let's say 2 inches or 1.5 inch, like 11. Then from your half length, 7 inches down to get to your hips. 7 inches to get to your hips. The hips is 41 into 4 is 10 1/4. 10 1/4 plus 1 inch, 1.5 inch is 11.5. Then just take it down like that, since it's a kimono. So I'll just be cutting. Now the length is 57. So 57 plus 2 is 59. Okay, this is just 58.5. I don't need to cut anything from it, so that's accurate. So from here, I'll just cut out. If you're not good, you can link your lines, but I don't need to. You can link your lines to get what you're working with. So just cut my. For the back, I'll just be taking a little inch, like half inch. So this place. Then from my neckline down to my shoulder, and I'll take the armhole from there, and I have the back already. So it's the back I'll be using to draft the front. So for the front now, I just need to fold my fabric into two. There's no sleeve. I'll just fold my fabric into two. I'll see what is remaining, so I will know what I'm doing. Let me move this one a little bit. So I have the back quite easy to make, and I think 1.5 yard of fabric should do, because this is 1.5. I think for a size 12, 1.5 should do. So this is the side, this is the middle of the back, and then we're also working with the middle of the front. So for the front now, you need your fabric to be uncut because it's going to be splitted. So I'll first take this one out so I can place the front under it before I place the back on it. So you're going to use the back to draft the front. So into two. And also be sure of your fabric. See when my fabric is here, you should make sure that your folds are quite accurate. So have my two folds, and I bring the back that I've drafted, and I can just place it on it. Now middle front and middle back. This is the middle front now because we're going to stitch that side. We're going to hem it and then leave as you desire the gathers you want to do to the front. As you desire, leave that amount of fabric for the front. But I think from my material, I'm just saying I'll just work with what I have on this material, what is left to do the gathers for the front. Okay. So from here now, these extra ones in the front will help to do the gathers to the neckline, and then now follow the shoulder from here. So I'll just be cutting from here now, just draft at the sides. These extra ones in front will help for at these upper parts. We're going to do the gathers here, and we're going to take this place down, so I don't need to cut anything from here. Now how many inches is this? This is like 3 inches at each side, 2 of 3 inches. So if you have that, I think you're okay, just for you to have gathers. Now this one is not going to have any neckline, so I'll just remove the armhole. The same thing, and I'll also get my neckline, my shoulder. Now there's no need to remove any neckline. What's going to happen here is going to be this, and the other one will fall down. At this part too, you get the same thing. Down part. Let's just take a little. I'm going to split it back now together. So now this front side, I need to trim these extra ones so I don't have any extra flap coming onto it. So I trim this one because it's not equal. Also trim it here. And so that this extra in front is going to help for these gathers. You can see that the back is just plain, we didn't move the neckline, and the front has a lot of gathers to it. So the extras in front will help for the gathers, so in case this wants to overlap, and in case if you want to leave it like that. Then we're going to create a belt hole at the waist. If you want to put your belt in it, or going to put a black belt or anything you want, and you can see it's also sleeveless. So this is just what we are going to achieve with this one. That's why I added 3 extra inches to the front, so you can have these gathers open. And you can see the neckline was not cut out at all, just straight down like that. That's why this neckline was not cut out, so that this part can do the gathers. So that's all for the kimono. For the waistband, you're going to put it at the waist. For the belt hole, you put it at the waist, and you have your sleeveless kimono. If you want to put your sleeve, fine. If you want to put your sleeve, fine. So that's all today for how to make a kimono. Like this video, drop your comments, subscribe to our channel, and whatever you feel you don't understand or you need to do, we'll definitely get back to you. Thank you for watching.